everyone. Welcome to IIFL Markets. I am Shweta Papriwal and today we have Mr. Harsh Dole, lead analyst at IIFL Institutional Equities, to share his views on the growth triggers for Reliance Industries and his expected target price for the stock, and also his preferred picks from the oil and gas sector. Welcome, Harsh. As always, it is a pleasure to host you and listen to your valuable comments and research, giving your knowledge and experience.
Thanks, Shweta. It's fun to speak with you. Thank you.
अच्छा हर्ष, जैसे कि अभी हमने देखा कि Q4 रिजल्ट सभी कंपनीज डिक्लेयर कर रही हैं, काफी कंपनीज के आ चुके हैं, जून 31 तक का टाइम है, तो रिलायंस इंडस्ट्रीज का परफॉर्मेंस कैसा था Q4 में और ओवरऑल FY21 में, गिवन दैट देयर वाज दिस डिफिकल्ट टाइम्स लेड बाय पैंडेमिक?
See, FY21 काफी मिक्स्ड ईयर है रिलायंस के लिए, बिकॉज रिलायंस के जो तीन बिजनेसेस है, जियो, O2C और रिफाइनिंग, और आपका जो रिटेल बिजनेसेस है, ओके, तो उसमें से अगर आप O2C देखते हो, ऑयल एंड गैस का जो बिजनेस देखते हो, वो फर्स्ट हाफ में तो उसका परफॉर्मेंस बहुत खराब था, बट सेकेंड हाफ में उसमें बहुत अच्छा रिकवरी रहा, and therefore on a full year basis it was a mixed year for Reliance in the O2C business. Clearly, retail business was also adversely affected in the first half, but second half में जो recovery उन्होंने दिखाया है, it was very good and it surpassed all the analyst expectations. मैं एक उदाहरण देता हूँ. Reliance added 830 new stores in fourth quarter alone, and that tells you the pace of execution of Reliance Retail when it comes to the retailing operations in a normal year.
Right.
मतलब अगर fourth quarter पूरे साल के लिए होता था, तो the number of stores that Reliance would have added would have been significantly higher. Correct. Which is key for the growth in the business. Jio was actually benefited, I wouldn't say benefited, but the performance was not greatly affected by the lockdown, because लोगों ने काफी data consume किया and they could add more number of subscribers. Right. So per se, relative to the pandemic, performance Reliance का was reasonably okay in a very challenging year.
So, as you mentioned कि the performance was reasonably okay in the very challenging year, तो अभी segment wise growth tailwinds या जो triggers है, according to you वो company के लिए क्या exist करते हैं?
So let's go business by business.
Yes.
Reliance का जो refining और petrochemical business है, वहाँ पे global consumption recovery is very essential. Right. आज के जो आप trends देख रहे हो, so while India is gradually recovering, the petroleum and petrochemical consumption in rest of the world is growing at a very fast pace. In fact, in certain countries, the consumption is back to pre-pandemic level. So that actually should benefit the Reliance's refining and petrochemical business, right, in FY22. So जो हमारा जो अनुमान है, जो gross refinery margins है in FY22 should be higher than FY21. Okay. And there should be further recovery in FY23 versus FY22. Right. And that should actually offset some pressure in the petrochemical margins, if at all there is in FY22-23. Correct. So अगर आप segment का total EBITDA देखते हो, FY21 में it was something like 38,000-39,000 crores, which should go to something like 46,000-47,000 crores at the end of FY22. So काफी अच्छा recovery है, because globally consumption pickup हो रहा है और margin supported. Right. Jio should actually also benefit because Reliance के पास extra spectrum आया है, and जो fourth quarter में उन्होंने subscriber additions किए हैं, if that pace continues, then I think even Jio's EBITDA should be in the region of around close to about 40 to 41,000 crores. That should also be a very high growth as compared to FY21. And retail is actually facing some issues in short term, because पहला दो quarter should be turbulent because काफी जगह पे lockdowns है, supply chain is adversely affected. But my sense is FY22 second half and FY23, assuming that of course there is no third wave, etc., should be very good for Reliance Retail. Correct. एक नंबर के नमूने के तौर पर शेयर कर रहा हूँ. In FY21, Reliance Retail reported EBITDA of 9,800 crores. And if things are fine in FY23, this should be at least 14,500 to 15,000 crores.
Okay.
So you can imagine the amount of growth that Reliance Retail can register if consumption kind of stabilizes and things normalize in economy.
Right.
So अगर ये सब aggregate basis पे देखते हैं, so मेरा अनुमान है Reliance का जो earnings है, consolidated earnings, should grow at least at 18 to 20% between FY21 and FY23, which is to me very attractive.
Right. So what is your target price for Reliance and the time duration for the same?
So Reliance जो हम value करते हैं, हम लोग sum of the parts करते हैं.
Right.
And sum of the parts में एक होता है base case valuation और एक होता है favorable case valuation, assuming few events turn in their favor. So जो हमारा base case valuation है, that is currently about 2,202 rupees.
Okay.
2200 रुपए के आसपास base case है. अगर लेकिन few events pan out the way we are expecting, Reliance stock can add another 400 to 500 rupees per share in terms of valuation.
Okay.
और ये triggers ऐसे हैं. So मान लेते हैं कि सऊदी अरामको Reliance के O2C business में stake लेता है.
Right.
At a valuation of $75 billion. तो उसमें से करीबन 125 से 150 रुपए एक्स्ट्रा वैल्यू ऐड हो सकता है. मान लो Reliance Retail is able to acquire Future Retail,
Right.
जो केस सुप्रीम कोर्ट में है.
Yes.
It can add another 150 rupees per share value over a period of time. And then in the telecom side, अगर मान लेते थोड़ा tariff hike हो जाता है, which is what all of us are expecting to happen, then it should add another 80 to 100 rupees of stock price. So अगर ये 3-4 event अगर play होती है आगे 12 से 18 महीने में, then Reliance can offer you at least 400 to 500 rupees per share extra upside versus our base case of 2,200 rupees. So it's a stock which to me should be bought and held for some time rather than trading in the name.
Right. So you advise our investors to buy the stock and hold it for a time duration of 18 to 24 months?
I will think so, yes.
So as last time when we were talking, so you had suggested IGL. I would like to know what are your preferred stocks in the oil and gas space now and why?
Interesting question. So, Shweta, ऐसा है सेक्टर में अगर आप देखो तो sector is dominated by the PSUs, public
Yes.
sector undertaking.
Yes.
And then there are stocks which are like Reliance, which are efficiently managed, private sector owned. So if somebody is not averse, or somebody if he's not keen to not own PSU, मुझे लगता है PSU stocks जो है जैसे HPCL है, BPCL है, they offer very deep value.
Okay.
So frankly BPCL अगर देखते हैं ये साल divestment होने वाला है, and you are getting stock on a normalized earnings at 5 to 6 times PE. If you
Right.
leave aside the embedded value as well as the dividend which is there right now in the stock price. So 5-6 times for a company which is set to be privatized is a very attractive valuation. But yes, ये सब government owned companies है, so उसमें हमेशा ध्यान में रखना चाहिए PSU के साथ जो risks होते हैं वो ये companies को लागू होते हैं.
Correct.
So it's something for investors who are willing to take that extra risk.
Right.
If you don't want to take that extra risk, then I think stocks like RIL or to an extent even IGL Gujarat Gas offer good portfolio investment strategy. You can buy them and hold for a good compounding story.
Correct. So we have got to know a lot of investing ideas from you, given that you are so bullish on RIL and HPCL, BPCL in the PSU space, and also IGL Gujarat Gas. So I would just like you to brief the three triggers, the three main triggers for IIL for our viewers. Just in a brief, three triggers.
So Reliance के लिए तीन trigger ये है. First is the possible deal with Saudi Aramco.
Correct.
Second is the successful acquisition of future retail assets. And third is possible tariff hikes on the telecom side. These are the figures for Reliance stock.
Yes, so we have got really very good insights from you, and I am sure our viewers would have been, benefited with your discussion today. Thank you so much, Harsh, for having taken out time for us and expressing your views with our viewers and sharing your research. We thank you a lot.
Pleasure, Shweta. Thank you for having me.